Hi YouTube, Rosa Hanya here. I received a package and I'm very excited to open it. Inside this parcel should be a ThinkPad L13 Gen 1 that I won on eBay for an amazingly low price of £138 and 96 pennies. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, an i5 10210U, and a 256 gigabyte SSD. I'm hoping that this will replace my aging ThinkPad Yoga 460. It seems to be complete with the original charger still sealed in its original wrapper. Unlike older ThinkPads, the top case seems to be made of some sort of metal, and the bottom similar to what the older ThinkPads were made of. On the right hand side, there is the power button, micro SD, USB-A, HDMI, and a Kensington lock. On the left hand side, there is 2 USB-C ports, a headset jack, and a second USB-A port. Now, to see if it turns on. The keyboard and inner case look to be in great condition, and the screen looks to be one of the good IPS panels. Something does not seem right with the touchpad. I'll have to look into that later. The display is not touchscreen, and after turning off display scaling, it has the nice 1080p resolution and screen space. It uses the Dolby audio system, which is nice for listening, but unideal for audio work, so I'll have to disable that later. I'm feeling this touchpad might make me crazy. It feels very unresponsive and much worse than the HP Envy 13's touchpad. As always, when buying something used, I'll take a look at the insides using the pink screwdriver set I got before, just in case there's anything that's been changed or tampered with. It looks pretty clean. There's a nice big 45 watt-hour battery alongside a socketed 256 gigabyte SSD and a socketed Wi-Fi card. Sadly, the RAM is soldered and not upgradable. I'll disconnect the battery before seeing if I can check the heatsink. It seems that the fan does not come away from the heatsink too easily, which is a shame for cleaning. Installing the touchpad drivers doesn't seem to help with the touchpad issue, and I'm fearing it might be faulty hardware. Here is a side-by-side of the Yoga 460, and the track point buttons don't feel clicky, while the touchpad seems clearly faulty with similarly lackluster clicks. I don't think I can keep this machine, which is a real shame, and I'll be returning it to the seller. That was a bit of a disappointment to see that this ThinkPad has such a touchpad issue, and I'm a little worried that the lack of tactile feedback might now be normal for newer ThinkPads. I'm hoping I just got very unlucky and that the replacement will be more like my Yoga 460. Till vi mötes igen. Ha det!